What actually happens to your body when you exercise on an empty stomach? No food, no fuel, just you, your body, and the work ahead. Some people swear by it. They call it discipline. They call it fat burning. They call it mental toughness. Others warn against it. They say it's dangerous. They say it kills performance. They say it breaks muscle. So what's the truth? The truth is uncomfortable, because exercising on an empty stomach doesn't just change how your body performs. It changes how your body decides. When you wake up and train without eating, your body enters a different state. Not a better one, not a worse one, a different one. Your body doesn't panic at first. It doesn't immediately shut down. It adapts. But adaptation always comes with trade-offs. At the beginning, your body relies on what's available: stored energy, circulating fuel, whatever it can access quickly. You feel light, sometimes focused, sometimes sharp, and that's why fasted training feels powerful at first. Your stomach is empty, but your mind feels clear. No heaviness, no sluggish digestion, no distraction, just movement. But clarity doesn't equal strength. As the workout continues, something subtle starts happening. Your body becomes more cautious. Without incoming fuel, it starts asking questions. How long will this last? How hard is this going to get? Do we need to conserve? Your nervous system becomes more alert. Your stress hormones rise, not dramatically, quietly. And that's important, because stress hormones aren't villains, they're messengers. They tell your body to stay alive. At lower intensities, your body adapts well. It leans more on stored fat. It becomes efficient. This is why some people feel like fasted exercise burns more fat. But burning fat during a workout is not the same as changing your body long term. Your body doesn't care what fuel you use in one session. It cares about survival over time. As intensity increases, the equation changes. Your muscles want quick energy. Your nervous system wants reliability. Your body wants certainty. And an empty stomach doesn't provide certainty. So your body starts making compromises. Your power output drops slightly. Your recovery slows subtly. Your ability to push hard becomes limited. Not immediately, gradually. And most people don't notice this until later. They think they're pushing hard. They think they're grinding. But their ceiling is lowered. Your body becomes conservative. Not because it's weak, but because it's smart. When fuel is scarce, performance is optional. Survival is not. This is where people get confused. They assume discomfort means effectiveness. They assume hunger equals fat loss. They assume suffering equals results. But your body doesn't reward suffering. It rewards balance. When you train fasted consistently, your body adapts by becoming efficient, not powerful. Efficiency is great for endurance. Efficiency is great for survival. But muscle growth, strength, and explosive performance demand abundance. They demand permission. And an empty stomach sends the opposite message. It tells your body, resources are limited. Be careful, so your body responds accordingly. It protects energy. It prioritizes vital systems. It avoids excess muscle breakdown when possible. And that's where the misunderstanding deepens. People fear muscle loss from fasted training, but muscle loss doesn't happen overnight. It happens slowly, quietly, when recovery can't keep up with demand. If you train light, fasted exercise can feel fine. If you train occasionally, it can be useful. But if you push hard without fuel, something shifts. Your body starts borrowing energy. And borrowed energy always has interest. Your stress levels remain elevated longer. Your recovery takes more time. Your sleep can feel lighter. You don't feel destroyed. You feel subtly off. And because it's subtle, you ignore it. You keep training. You keep skipping food. You keep believing discipline is the answer until progress stalls. Your strength plateaus. Your body composition stops changing. Your motivation dips for no obvious reason. That's not weakness. That's biology. Your body doesn't grow or rebuild well in a constant deficit. It maintains. It preserves. Exercise on an empty stomach teaches your body how to survive with less. That's useful in certain contexts, but survival is not the same as optimization. Your hormones respond to this environment. Insulin stays low, cortisol rises to mobilize energy, adrenaline increases to keep you alert. Short term, this feels sharp. Long term, it's draining. Your body becomes efficient at stress, and that has a cost. Your muscles recover slower, your joints feel stiffer. Your nervous system takes longer to calm down. You may still be burning calories, you may still be sweating, but your body is no longer eager to adapt. It's cautious, and caution is the enemy of growth. Another overlooked aspect is coordination. When fuel is low, your nervous system prioritizes safety. You become more rigid, less fluid. Your movement quality subtly degrades. You may not notice it in simple exercises, but under load it shows. Your form breaks sooner. Your reaction time slows. Your ability to maintain tension. That's why fasted training often feels harder, even when the workload is lower. Your body is working harder to protect itself, and that protection comes from tension, not power. Now here's where things get interesting. Fasted exercise can sharpen discipline. It can build mental toughness. It can teach restraint. But mental toughness without physical support becomes self-sabotage. Your body is not a machine. It's a negotiation. Every workout is a conversation. Fuel tells your body it's safe to invest. Lack of fuel tells your body to conserve. Neither is evil, neither is magic. They serve different purposes. If your goal is fat loss alone, fasted exercise can play a role. But fat loss is not just about burning fat during exercise. It's about maintaining muscle while creating a sustainable deficit. And muscle requires fuel to protect itself. If your goal is strength, growth, or long-term performance, chronic fasted training becomes a limitation. Your body adapts downward, not dramatically, incrementally. You don't crash, you fade, and fading progress is harder to notice than failure. Many people confuse hunger with productivity. They feel hungry and think they're doing something right. But hunger is just a signal, not a badge of honor. Your body doesn't reward deprivation. It responds to consistency and recovery. When you train with fuel, your body feels supported. It allows intensity. It allows adaptation. When you train without fuel, your body feels uncertain. It allows movement, but not investment. And that difference shapes results over time. Another thing no one talks about is emotional response. Fasted training can increase irritability, lower patience, reduce resilience outside the gym. Not because you're weak, but because your nervous system is already under load. Food is not just fuel, it's a signal of safety. Without it, your body stays slightly defensive. That defense accumulates. You may feel proud of pushing through hunger, but your body is keeping score, and eventually it asks for balance. This is why some people thrive on fasted exercise and others fall apart. Context matters, intensity matters, frequency matters, recovery matters. There is no universal rule, but there is a universal truth. Your body always adapts to the signals you give it. If you consistently say, work hard with nothing, your body learns restraint. If you say, work hard with support, your body learns growth. Neither makes you superior. They just lead to different outcomes. The danger comes from misunderstanding the tool. Fasted exercise is a tool, not a philosophy. Used intentionally, it can be effective. Used blindly, it becomes limiting. Your body doesn't care about trends. It responds to patterns. And the pattern of exercising on an empty stomach teaches your body one thing above all else: conserve, not explode, not expand, conserve. If that aligns with your goal, it can work. If it doesn't, it will quietly hold you back. The smartest approach isn't extreme. It's aware, knowing when to push fasted, knowing when to fuel, knowing what signal you're sending, because your body is always listening. And it always responds honestly, not to motivation, not to suffering, but to signal. That's what actually happens when you exercise on an empty stomach.